All right. All right, so I am recording this part of our call for those that couldn't be with us today because I really want to make sure we're all on the same page with summer and why we're doing it and what we're doing and all that. So each summer, for the past couple summers, we've been having a summer serve team. And there's a few reasons we've been doing this. And we've been taking and making summer this 9 to 10 week block, whatever the calendar calls for. And just really kind of being intentional and thematic and strategic with it. And there's a few reasons why. It's first of all with our team that serves faithfully, whether it's 2 times a month throughout the year or 3, whatever. But for our team that serves faithfully, it breaks up the monotony. It breaks up the just being on this never-ending hamster wheel. And for those that do need a break, it gives them a break. For those that don't and still want to serve, it still changes it up and gives it a different feel so that it doesn't get boring. And then because we need people to help cover breaks and vacations and whatnot, it gets new people involved because they'll try it out for 3 times over that 8, 9 to 10 week period or whatever, or they'll serve every other week for that 9 to 10 week period. And then not everybody, but so many of them actually love it and enjoy it and will stick on with us. So it honors and keeps it fresh for our current team. It gets new people involved. And then summer is really, really tough in kids ministry because your numbers are crazy, because you have so many people on vacation, because nobody's in their right rhythm. And so if you don't make a strategic plan and just kind of sit down and handle it and think it through, then it creates chaos on Sundays throughout the summer. It creates stress and tension where we're focused on just plugging holes all summer to where we can't focus on other things and stuff like that. And then the final thing that I love about the summer serve team is our room leaders do, whether they're being a great room leader doing everything we ask or whether they're like barely doing what we're asking of them, it's a lot to like plug that schedule and send out emails. And so it gives them a break. And then the final thing with our team is that anybody who needs to step off, this is a really nice off ramp for them, whether it's we need to invite them to step off or whether they're ready to step off by themselves. And so anyways, that's why we do summer the way we do it for our team. Why we do summer the way we do it for kids is we want to keep kids engaged. We want this to be a time where kids are inviting their friends to church. You know, so many sleepovers are going on over summer. And so we want to be like, I get you had a sleepover. Come on, bring your friend. And then we want to make sure that we're keeping kids engaged, especially the kids that are about ready to have a transition, so that we don't lose them over summer. And I would say especially those kiddos that are getting ready to transition into custom or transition into preteen. Those are huge transitions, and we don't want to like lose them, have them disengaged. Also, kids are in a different mindset over summer. So if you don't kind of tweak to meet them, it's going to be very stressful for our leaders that are in the rooms with them because they're going to be high energy, chaos, all that. So that's why we do it for kids, is just to keep it fun, keep it exciting, keep them wanting to come, keep them inviting friends. And then for parents, we want to give parents a chance to get involved in even just a little way, get a flavor, get a taste. We want to try to do things that help us to not become white noise. We want to realize that parents are trying to relax and engage as a family and have this like reset season over summer. So we want to kind of speak into that and help them with that. And then parents, as much as they love summer, love having their kids around, they don't know what to do with their kids all summer. And so we want to help give them little tips and ideas each week throughout the week on what they could be doing to make the most of this time with their kids this summer instead of getting frustrated. And we want to help them know that there's going to be fun stuff summer. So when they are in town and are around, they should definitely make it to church instead of sleep in. Because when parents go to church online, it's not that big of a deal for them, but it's a huge deal for their kids because there is no online church for kids. And so we want to help kind of let them know that we're here to support them, encourage them, equip them for summer, but we also want to let them know like, hey, come on in. You want to be here. So that's why we do the summer, is to kind of help that. we have our theme, our curriculum for summer lasts the entire summer. So it's awesome. So it's really easy to do this chunk. And then at our church, last year we tried it and it was success. So we're going to do it again. We close out our summer with what we call Summer Jam, just like Jingle Jam, but it matches our summer theme. And so we're going to be promoting that pretty big. And so if we're kind of keeping kids pumped and excited and parents pumped and excited all summer, then they're going to remember to mark their calendars and come to Summer Jam. And then they're going to be inviting friends for Summer Jam. We do the Douglas County Parade every year. And this year at the parade, we're going to be promoting Summer Jam at the parade. So we definitely want to kind of like have it not be weird to our people. We want them to already have it on their radar. So that's super cool that we get to kind of have that theme and fun. There's a lot of elements that we're going to do to make church on Sundays fun, but then there's a lot of tools and resources we're going to be giving to parents for them to do at home with their family, like just summer fun ideas, conversation starters, whatever. And we'll have like a little summer family fun pack. But because we know that not everybody will come to church that Sunday or get it, we'll also let them know via email, via text, via social media all summer long. And I won't get into all the details about that, but it'll just have different things to do. So who we want to kind of reach out to as far as staffing our team for summer is we want to really, really make sure our current teams serve as much as they feel comfortable with. We don't want anybody to feel pressured to serve over summer, but we don't want to be understaffed during summer. So we have to watch our language of how we communicate with people very carefully. We want to let them know we would love to have you serve at least 3 to 4 times this summer. If you feel like you want to serve more with us, great. If for some reason you can't, then just let us know. But the big push is to let them know we want to honor their family time this summer. So feel free for them to tell us when they can serve. But just watching our language and encouraging them to partner with us as much as they can without us pushing them too far and burning them out, but B, us making it too easy for people to say, I'm just not going to serve at all this summer. Because that wouldn't work. We have that link. If people could please be filling that out, then we will make a master schedule for the entire 10 weeks. That way all of us can see it. All of us can be plugging holes, all of that good stuff. I'm going to ask Pam to be taking everybody's surveys and inputting it into the schedule. And then that's when we can see our holes. So if you could please, at this point, it's getting, crunch time for this. We want to remind our room leaders to email it to everybody. We want to post the link on the Dream Team member Facebook page, but then we want to be emailing or texting our team members who haven't filled it out individually and reminding them to please fill it out. But that link's key because if people are just telling us, then we're not going to remember. And we want to make sure when we say we want to ask our current team, that's even those new people like that are just starting, like Cookie and like all that. So then we want to come up with a list of everybody who teaches in school, whether it's preschool, elementary, middle school, or high school. Who are all of our teachers that we could ask to step on over summer? Maybe during, I'm going to use Sophie as an example. She's awesome. She's sweet. She loves what we're doing, but she's like, I'm with kids all the time. So during the school year, I don't want to serve with you. But during summer, I'm not with kids, so I could probably pitch in. So we want to make a list of everybody who's a teacher, Cynthia Thurston, Sophie, everybody, and ask them because they have the skills it takes to be in the classroom and be with the kiddos that we're going to need right away. And we can train them on the basics of here's what's going. But if we can make a list of all the teachers that we know of and ask them to step in even 3 times this summer, it would be huge because then we would be staffing our rooms with people who actually know how to handle kiddos. So I'm asking you guys right now to, by Thursday, send me every teacher's name you could think of, just so we don't miss any. And then if you know them well enough to ask them to serve, great, do that. And if you don't, then at least get me their names and I can ask them. And then the third people that we're going to be asking are, of course, our parents. So and the best ask is always tapping them on the shoulder on Sunday and asking them face to face. So keep your eye out, and every week try to find 3 parents to ask to serve just over summer. We get you have kids all the time. We get you need a break. We get you're called to do other things. But 3 times this summer, please help us serve to honor your kid's leader and to give your kid's normal leader that's there all the time a break. And then I'm going to email our sub list and just get them plugged in officially over summer. So that's how we're going to cover summer. But we need everybody asking. We'll do some social media things, some email things, some handouts. But as you guys know, the best way to get people is asking. And as you guys saw from when we did the recruit thing earlier, if the more of us are asking, the more people we're going to get. And so we want to make sure we're doing that. And again, it's an easy ask. It's not forever. It's just over summer. Okay, so all on the same page there. Awesome. Our theme is called Power Up, Raising Our Game. It's a video game theme like Mario Brothers, Pac-Man, Galaga. It's super cute, super fun. So we're going to really play on it and do some fun stuff with it. The topic will be the fruits of the Spirit. They're going to teach the fruits of the Spirit. It looks like, from what I've seen, 1 fruit a week, and then the concept of fruits of the Spirit and all that. So that's going to be fun. We are going to do a summer-long Power Up challenge for kids. I'm not 100% done creating it, but basically it's going to be something like each grade is competing against each other, and you earn points by coming, by bringing a friend, by winning the games and challenges, all that stuff. And then we'll be like, and come back next week because we're going to do double points, and come back this week because we're going to quadruple points. So it'll just be kind of a fun thing to make them not miss it. Along with that, every single Sunday we'll have something like popsicle day or Pac-Man challenge day or whatever. So we're going to have different things to go along with it. So we're going to have a summer-long challenge that's going to end in a team getting a prize, a party, a whatever. So that's one thing we're going to have going on all month. So again, our social media posts every like Thursday or Friday will be like, parents, your kids aren't going to want to miss this Sunday because this is the challenge and these are the points. And then we'll need to write into our large group scripts, each week's challenge, and the host kind of pumping that up. And I'll do a little video to explain it to the host, and then we'll want to include it in our huddles. That way, every week when we're doing huddles and where we're walking around prepping our team, they know what today is and what the huddle is. And then on our Dream Team page, we'll want to be announcing the same information, because if we're doing like a dress-up day or a theme day or a whatever day, our leaders will want to know so that they can be prepared and participate in all that. Then I mentioned this before, but we're going to do a family summer pack bag, and it's just going to have tons of stuff for them to do as a family. Some of it super easy, some of it more elaborate. They can kind of pick and choose, and we'll do that. And then we're going to do a block party challenge throughout church, where we're going to challenge people to throw block parties in their neighborhoods on certain days, and then post about it, and that will be church-wide. So that's what we're doing for families. And then again, pointing them towards Summer Jam. Power Up on Sundays. I mentioned this when I was talking about the challenge, but every day will kind of be a Power Up Sunday in kids ministry. So we're going to have something to just kind of pump and be excited. We'll have t-shirts, maybe sunglasses, some days, whatever, but just fun little things. Some days we'll maybe have teens or whoever walking around in costumes to match our theme. Just doing little things to make it fun. And again, our big promotion all summer for everyone is Summer Jam. And that'll be a big day and a big fun time. So we'll want to coordinate Dream Team member and social media, Dream Team member social media and parent social media, and texts and emails so that everybody's informed, nobody's missing out, everybody's excited. It'll also help our Dream Team members want to serve and want to not miss it. There's like this balance in kids ministry of having fun and energy and excitement without pushing it so far we create total chaos. So we'll just kind of be mindful of that. Some other fun, simple things we're going to do is like, if anybody's read Flat Stanley, we're going to try for our preschoolers Flat Ollie, where they can, do a paper colored Ollie and kind of carry him around all summer and take pictures of him. We're going to organize some park play dates where parents just know like, hey, meet up at this park on this day at this time and look for other families from our church, and kind of see where that goes. But just some easy things like that. So when do we need to work on this? Like yesterday, like it's time. So really, one big thing for us to do, like I already mentioned, is communicating with our current teams and recruiting other people. And then we need to get as much prepped and prepared as quickly as we can, so that everything can be scheduled, organized, because everybody kind of takes downtime during summer. And so we want that to be prepped. So if there's areas or things I mentioned that you'd like to have input in or help me on, I would love that. Just let me know. Then we'll just touch base each week with how the schedule's coming and where holes are and gaps are. That way we can make sure that's covered. Then how we're going to get this done is we're going to work together. So like I said, if there's any ideas you have or anything I spoke of that you're like, ooh, that would be fun, or I have an idea on that, or I would love to run with that. I would love to know. And then as we get going, I'm going to kind of, so that we can execute these Power Up Sundays and all that, I'm going to kind of be delegating certain Sundays to certain interns. That way, not one person's having a special day 10 Sundays in a row. Just maybe every third or fourth Sunday, you're in charge of making sure the special element gets pulled off. So we'll kind of go over that. We can text and email about that. And then in our one-on-ones, we can go over which ones. So when I email you what they are, if you want to sign up for them, then you won't get assigned Sundays. So keep that in mind. Okay. And then again, how we're communicating, we already went over that. So some extras we have for summer is we are going to decorate a little extra because we get to keep it for, our summer's actually going almost 12 weeks. Move Up Sunday will be the 12th week. So we're going to decorate extra because we're keeping it so long. I did get some Power Up t-shirts that match our theme for us to wear. So I think coaches will get to wear them. And then people that are serving pretty frequently over summer will get to wear them, or maybe we just keep them on site and you can grab a shirt in huddle, put it on, and then turn it back in, something like that. But we won't have a shirt for everybody, but we can kind of figure out how to execute that. We're going to try to get some teens or co-leaders or whoever, maybe our hosts in costumes, just fun, like little Pac-Man costumes or Mario Brother costumes or things like that, just for fun and extra. An idea too, especially with all the props and whatnot, is trying to certain days have little photo booths opportunities where even we could be pulling groups out and getting fun photos of them to use. And especially two of our Dream Team members, kind of getting photos of them being silly and crazy. And then of course families can use those photo booths too. And then games, we'll try to switch out as many of our games, activities that are just like standard, to A, change it up, and B, to match the theme. And so if you have suggestions or ideas on that, let me know. And then the large group games and some of the small group games will obviously get changed out to be theme-based. Okay. That was a lot about summer. Does anybody have any questions? or thoughts? Okay. Thank you for being so patient. I am going to.
Sounds wonderful. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I forgot I was muted and I was talking. I'm like, oh, wait.